Hey guys, good morning. Life has been changing pretty much often and fast, and I want to include you in my life, share with you everything that's going on, and also I'm going to be hitting chest, triceps, and shoulder workout later today. And I've been trying to lose a little bit more weight and gain more muscle, so I'm going to show you my workouts because sometimes I usually change my workouts between more reps or more weight and just going back and forth, because I feel like if I'm doing the same thing over and over and over for many weeks, months, I get pretty tired and kind of bored, and then I don't want to do it. But the book that I'm reading right now is called Cybernetics, and the one thing that I've heard in a YouTube video was that if, for example, for any reason you're reading a book and it doesn't slap, it doesn't hit, meaning it's not like perfect and you love it, it's okay to like skip chapters or like skip a few pages. So that's what I've been doing in this book. It's a good book, but I feel like a lot of it I kind of like fall asleep. It's a little bit boring. The other book that I read, I forgot the name, but you guys can probably check from the videos that I've uploaded. It felt I was going crazy about reading it. I could not put my Kindle down and stop reading. So for like a whole week, I was reading like crazy. This one, on the other hand, talks more about the psychology. If you want something, you want to be rich, you want to be fit, you like, it's all with your mindset, how to be successful, what to think, how to use your negative thoughts and past traumas into the future in a positive way. So it is good, but I want to say that it's okay if you skip some of the books, some of the chapters, because not every single book is going to be equal to all the other books. So, but I will tell you this, if you are looking into books and improving yourself, Napoleon Hills has amazing books, especially if you're a man. Something with the Devil, Outwitting the Devil, Think and Grow Rich, 10 Laws of Successful Men, or something like that for men. That one is literally one of my favorites. I actually have it in the back. I'll show it to you. So it's called The Laws of Success, original edition, which was in 1925. This is original, this is nice, and if you're a man, if you're going through a lot, there are 10 laws of success in this book. And I mean, it's also pretty expensive. I think it was like $65 for the original edition, but you can probably get it in Kindle or just, paperback. But this book right here, I'm probably going to give to somebody that inspires me and has inspired me and is in real estate. So we'll see with that. But I did want to read a little bit from the book from today. I have been skipping here and there, but I'm in right now a chapter called Accept Negative Feelings as a Challenge. If we react to negative feelings aggressively and positively, they become challenges which will automatically arouse more power and more ability within us. The idea of difficulty, threat, menace arouses additional strength within us if we react to it aggressively rather than passively. In the last chapter, we saw that a certain amount of excitement, if interrupted correctly and employed correctly, helps rather than hinders performance. It all depends on the individual and his attitude, whether negative feelings are used as an asset or liability. This is so good. Why? Because whatever you're going through right now, whether it's a breakup, whether you're low on money, whether somebody passed away, all those scenarios are pretty sad, but I think it's always a good thing to use your negative feelings, emotions, thoughts into your benefit. So whether it's getting jacked at the gym, whether it's making more money, whether it's having more freedom, use whatever you're going through in your life, what that's negative, into a positive. So you're kind of like transforming it into a positive thing. So that was that. I usually read about 10 pages. Past few days I've been kind of slacking, which I need to pick up. But I'm gonna get some pre-workout and we're gonna go hit the gym. Before I show you my pre-workout, I wanna show you what Lynn made for me for when I come back from work. It's chicken and what is it, Bella? Steak? Mm-hmm. Chicken and steak, all from Whole Foods. Seasoned flank steak. So good. When you come back from the gym, it's so important that you eat good food. And if I could recommend you something, is at least 4 to 6 eggs, steak, or some type of protein source, whether it's chicken, steak, beef. And if you are looking to buy beef, I would highly recommend you buy something like this. Force of Nature, grass-fed, make sure it's grass-fed. And it has beef liver, beef heart, and ground beef. So this right here, it's a little expensive, but you are what you put in. There is a reason why Ferrari, Lamborghinis, and all those supercars don't take the cheaper fuel, the cheaper gas. Only Toyota, Honda, and all those cars, yeah, they're reliable, but I rather be like a supercar, like a Ferrari. Go fast for a certain amount, and then take a break, get your service done, and then go for another one, and then just keep going. It's okay sometimes to take a break. Why do you have to turn on all the candles all the time?
I made tuna this morning.
I understand.
I don't have to if you don't want me to.
I didn't know you were gonna make tuna. So I just got to the gym, and a lot of times when I'm driving to the gym by myself, it gets pretty quiet. And I think the morning is the best time when you can reflect, you can think, you can get new ideas. But I want to share everything that's going on in my life and also some of my thoughts. So for example, today driving to the gym, if I'm being completely honest with you, I feel very lost. And that's because I keep asking myself, do I want to focus on social media? Because I know down the road social media is like, you can make so much money, whether it's like me coaching other people when it comes to fitness or social media, or like helping other people, because I can help so many more people through a camera, through this thing right here, through a phone. I can reach so many people. But at the same time, 90% of millionaires were made through real estate. So do I just stay being a real estate agent and buy properties, invest into properties, but that's gonna slow down my personal brand? I'm just kind of like thinking about it all over the place, and it's okay sometimes to feel confused. Like, I am very much so confused. I sometimes don't know what I actually want to do or need to do. But a lot of times I close my eyes and I think, okay, now Alex, you need to focus on your body. That's number one, because how you look is how you feel. And also to respect your clients, to show your family, your brother, that this is the standard. This is what you should strive for. So I'm doing that, but I'm also contacting clients almost every single day, showing properties, just all over the place. So if you are struggling, if you are going through all those emotions and thoughts, just know that even if I show how perfect my life is, I'm going through things every day, thoughts every day. And a lot of big people that I see on social media too, that are making good money, a lot of times they also like have the days that just, they don't know what their purpose is. They don't know what they're supposed to do, why they're here. They feel lost. And it's okay, especially us as men. The one thing that I think that we should all do is provide, protect, and conquer. So that could be financially, that should be physically, and that should be also spiritually. So read books, go to the gym, make money, help other people. I'm at the gym right now. It's behind me. So let's go get a nice pump. I'm so excited.
Sun don't stop for nobody, man. Sun don't stop. Sun gonna be up in the morning regardless. That sun is gonna be up in the morning regardless of how I feel and how depressed I am. The sun is gonna shine in the morning, and at nighttime the moon gonna be there, and you gonna look up. These days gonna keep going by. So do you let the days go by and look up, and you done wasted a year doing what? Or do you just pick it up? All right, well, Got to figure it out. Made some mistakes. Life goes on. Let me figure out life from this point.
You want to become best. You want to become champion. And now you want to say like you tired? Who cares? You tired or not? Nobody care about you. He was tired. He have personal problem, family. Nobody cares.
We're all writing a book. What's your book look like? What does your fucking book look like? Like your life is a book. You got a bunch of chapters in your book, but when they close that book, how good was the book? How good was your book? What was the ending to your book?
Yeah.
What was really your work ethic like, and for how long did you stay disciplined?
Well, I mean, every day. I mean, since 20 years. I mean, it was an everyday process, and trying to figure out strengths and weaknesses. For example, jumping ability. Man, my vertical was a 40, wasn't a 46 or a 45. My hands are big, but they're not massive. Right, so you got to figure out ways to strengthen them so your hands are strong enough to be able to palm a ball and do the things that you need to do. Quickness, I was quick, but not insanely quick. I was fast, but not ridiculously fast. Right, so I had to rely on skill a lot more. I had to rely on angles a lot more. I had to study the game a lot more, and it just never changed.
What I found is that winning doesn't happen on show day. It happens in those early mornings, painful workouts, long cardio sessions, and hungry nights. It happens in those moments of fear we all have when faced with a difficult goal, and then more so in what you make of that fear. It happens in every second of every day before you win. If you can take every opportunity you have to bring yourself closer to your goal, win every one of those opportunities, all while becoming more resilient in the process, how can you lose? That is an exciting opportunity.
I became obsessed with being the baddest that God ever created. Am I that? I don't care. I believe it. And I was trying to tell him, once you become obsessed with something, obsessed, it's okay to be unbalanced for a while. It's okay. Don't be all this stuff people say, you got to be balanced. To be the best in the world at what you do. It's not about being a Navy SEAL, people. The best at what you do, you have to be unbalanced to find every bit of energy and strength that you have to pull it off.
How bad do you want it? There's two options. To continue forward, pushing upward. And if you do, that dream is given birth, and forever you will live in the reality of it. If you stop, quit, throw in the towel, I promise you there's no distance you can travel far enough to ever find that dream again. For it is dead. And in its death, it's replaced by regret.
What's the least amount of sleep you played a game on?
No sleep.
Is there a story where it's like, no one knows about, where you went and played a game and it was so insane for whatever reasons?
No sleep.
You played a game with zero sleep.
Zero sleep. Zero sleep. It's like, kids, Natalia had a certain, health situation, what have you, and you're staying up all night, and then you got to go out and perform because fans don't know, teammates don't know, nor do they care, nor should they, that you've been up all night. You got to perform. Like, I see a lot of players take vacations with other players that are close friends, and they'll just take vacations just to take vacations, or just hang out just to hang out. Like, I never did that. But
Why,
it was a
why not
choice.
though? Why didn't you do that?
Well, because when I retire, I didn't want to have to say, I wish I would have done more.
All week you was work hard. End of the week, if you don't tired, this is good question. You have to worry about yourself. But this is Saturday. Your 6th day, you work so hard. Of course you're gonna tired. Tomorrow rest, and Monday we're gonna begin one more training. If you don't want, go back to Dagestan and stay with your mom. She's gonna give you every day good breakfast. You don't do nothing. Stay there. But if you come here, don't complain. You wanna become best. You wanna become champion. And now you wanna say like you tired? Who cares? You tired or not? Nobody care about you. He was tired. He have personal problem, family. Nobody cares.
A lot of people live their entire lives not fulfilling their purpose. One time in my life, I felt that. What was my purpose? Till you find the center of your being, you will continue to walk, going through the motions. The one companion that's always going to be with you is yourself. Yourself is what you have. And you need to encourage yourself. You need to look around and you need to be able to say, look, I'm not stuck here unless I choose to stay here. If you don't have somebody who's going to do that, become that somebody.
What's something difficult you're going through that people don't often see?
I mean, my mind is a storm. I don't think most people would want to be me. They may think they would want to be me, but they don't. They don't know. They don't understand.
There's 24 hours in a day where you're alone in this brain, and your brain is talking to you in all kind of ways, and it wants to control you and pull you in these different pockets. You got to tell your brain where you want to go and how you want to get there. If you can't control your own brain, it's over.
Every day when you get out of bed, life's standing right there to kick you in the face.
I know. So as soon as I walked in home, baby, what'd you make me? You made me some, is this beef? Mm-hmm. We got some beef with some bones, which is very good. I love this from KBBQ. Everything that we get is from Whole Foods, and it's really good stuff. This is the chicken I showed you this morning with a little bit of breading on the side. She likes to give me some cucumber, some rice, and some flank. And it's what time is it? It's 1:06. So I'm gonna go shower, and then I'm gonna go eat. Baby, do you like making me food?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go shower because I'm dirty. I'm gonna eat this, go for a walk with Nala, and in the meantime also talk to clients. Also I need to get some sunlight because I haven't been able to do that. But look at this, this is so good stuff. So I'm going to be completely honest with you. Today, it's not that I had a hard day, but I'm 25 years old, and I'm starting to really understand the value of sleep and how important it is, because yesterday was a Sunday and I got pretty decent sleep, and I went to the gym. I mean, that's why I went to the gym, because I was like, man, I feel like a monster. I really want to go to the gym. I went, I did legs, I did 4 exercises overall, but I did 4 sets in each, and I went pretty heavy, and I loved that. I felt so good. I didn't feel depressed. I didn't feel I was so happy to just go conquer, look at properties. I had so many great ideas, but I feel like today, I mean, I went to sleep. I couldn't fall asleep until like 2 o'clock. And then our dog woke up at 2:30, and that means I didn't actually go to sleep. And it was tough because I had to go take her to the bathroom and all that stuff. So I came back and I didn't actually fall asleep until like 5 o'clock. My mind was racing. I tried to listen to an audiobook or read a Kindle and all that stuff. And while my fiance is just like snoring out there, just having an easy time falling asleep. But I think for me in this chapter of my life, the most important thing is to focus on quality sleep, because I know myself, if I get 6 hours of sleep uninterrupted, because a lot of times I go to the bathroom and I mean I wake up like 3 times a night just to go to the bathroom, and I know I need to go to sleep at the same time, but also cut up like drinking water at 7, but I have dinner at 8. That means I have to push it down to like 6 o'clock. That means I'm gonna have 2 big meals, which is okay. So there's a lot of planning that I need to do in order to start my chapter in my life to have a better sleep, because honestly, once you have better sleep, you have better workout, you have better mental health, you have better everything. Like you're so much more energized. I was working out the gym, and I don't know if you noticed, but I was tired. I had no AirPods in, so no music, no nothing, just me working out. And the whole time I was thinking like, you know, caffeine can only push me so much. Like let's say I'm at 40%, it can push me to 50, maybe 60%. It can give you a little bit of a push. But if you don't have sleep, if you're constantly tired and constantly don't get sleep, I think it doesn't push you as much. And that's why in the middle of the workout, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get Whoop. I heard about Whoop. This is not sponsored, but I want to track my sleep more and better. And I got Whoop. I think it's like $9 for the first month, and then after that it's $30. So I'm gonna let you know if I like it and be completely transparent with you. I'm gonna try it for the first month. So I ordered it because I thought, you know what? My sleep is not good. I need to fix it. What can I do? Cut out water at 7 o'clock. Also eat earlier, dinner, go on more walks, have more vitamin D, which I already talked about in this channel. But a lot of times when you're kind of going through with life and you have property tours and you have a lot of stress, a lot of times you forget about the essential things that you actually have to do, like reading books, taking care of yourself mentally, physically. I haven't started skipping the gym, but I did start to not take care of me as much when it comes to like actually resting and sleeping. When I'm resting, sometimes we'll fall asleep with the TV on, which is not the best thing. But I also stopped reading Kindle at night, which is something that helped me so much. Like if you are having problems with falling asleep, to me, sometimes it takes like an hour just to fall asleep. And then when I wake up to the bathroom, I get so upset with myself because it's kind of like I've done so much just to fall asleep, but then I wake up and I get very frustrated. But then at the same time, I love water. I drink like 3 gallons, at least 2 gallons a day, 3 gallons on a hot day. I love water. I feel like if I don't have a lot of water, like I have a water bottle with me, which is a gallon. If I don't have enough water with me, I feel like, you know, I need water. I'm that kind of person that just needs water. So I hope that this kind of video has helped somebody, because I know a lot of times when I'm watching YouTube videos myself, I want the person that I'm watching to be raw, honest, and not only show the perfect side of them, because a lot of people, you know, you can make almost every person's life look perfect if you do the right way, but sometimes I don't have the right perfect day. Yesterday I had an amazing day because I got sleep, and I understand that in order for me to have better days, I need to have better sleep. So go to the gym often, get better sleep, eat healthier. I had some chicken and some beef and whatnot. Lynn cooked a lot of food for me, but I am excited to keep growing my personal brand, talking to you guys, also talking about real estate, showing you what's for sale in San Diego, because at the end of the day, 90% of millionaires were made in real estate. So there's so many like tax loopholes that you can use for tax, especially in the US. Like for example, if you are a W-2 employee and you buy a property, and let's say your significant other, husband or wife, is a real estate agent, you guys can both use your income and offset the real estate losses that you can do for 27.5 years, depreciation of a property, also cost segregation cost, and also have a vehicle that's over 6,000 pounds, section 179. So I'm getting into a lot of things that you can play with, you know, like taxes. I mean, in the US, California, if you are a W-2 and you're making over, let's say 200,000, you're gonna be paying, some people pay more than 50%, 54%. So you have the federal income, the state income, and sometimes you have city income. I know in Los Angeles, when I live in LA, I had state income, I had federal income, and then I also had city income. And then on top of that, you have to pay for the LLC in California, which is like $800, and you have to pay a lot of other fees. Also the cost of living, which is insane. But I'm trying to get into creating more content for you guys, showing my life, and also giving you some nuggets here and there about real estate and life. I hope they helped you. I'm gonna be focusing on my sleep, my exercise workouts, and just overall being a better person, recording it, documenting it, and hopefully inspiring you to do the same thing. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next video, до свидания. Can I put my shoes on? Can I put my shoes on or no? Are you gonna take my socks? Gonna take my socks. Okay, let me put my socks on. Get another one. Get another one. Oh. 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 Okay. Relax. 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 Ooh. Ooh. That's a baby. That's a baby. Gonna eat you.
I think I just made the perfect cup of coffee.
Really?